Maybe if I school them harshly, tragedy can be avoided. They'll surely thank me later. Let's see how this goes. As you may or may not be aware, I made a couple of little grammar rant videos and had the audacity to post them on the interwebs. Apparently pointing out that I'(S) is not actually a word that exists in the English language catapulted me hip deep into an apparently centuries-long conversation about race, class, education, power structures, and linguistic gatekeeping. Who knew? Not me. But I got a quick and quite ugly education about it. It doesn't change the fact that I'(S) is not a word, but it's an issue worth exploring. Listen, what I brought to the table was a basic knowledge of grammar rules, a twitching eyelid, and a dream, and a side serving of neurosis. I understand that language evolves. I'm not arguing that English should remain frozen in amber like that mosquito in Jurassic Park. If it did, we would still be saying stuff like, "Blessings be upon thee, good madam," although that might not suck. I understand that different communities speak differently. I understand regional dialects. I lived in the American South for 10 years, for the love of Pete. And now I understand that grammar policing hasn't always been about clarity. Sometimes it's about control.
That's what I'm on about. Did you see him repressing me?
I get it. I understand the historical baggage, and yet here we are. My nervous system does not care what my values are. I'm not saying it's sane. What I'm saying is that when somebody says, "as of lately," I activate like a dang sleeper agent. I'm the frickin' Manchurian candidate up in this bitch, y'all. Look it up, Gen Z. In addition, in case you didn't hear me the first time I said it, I'm not even that good at grammar. I learned the difference between fewer versus less like 6-7 years ago. Same with the difference between affect and effect. I'm not even sure I still know the difference between those. Anyway, my point is I am fast approaching 1,000,000 years old, so that's a long time to not know things. I'm not a scholar. I'm not an English professor. What I am is a woman whose brain apparently treats grammatical inconsistency like a home invasion, and then has lots of opinions about that. Controversial opinions, apparently. If you're new to me, you may not know that I grew up with a sister with a genius IQ and a brother with a photographic memory. So somewhere along the line, my brain decided that sounding intelligent was not only imperative to being taken seriously, but also imperative to survival. Not being intelligent, sounding/appearing intelligent, which honestly, in light of that, how do I explain my haircut? Here's the news. When I hear bad grammar, my subconscious reacts like, oh my God, people are going to think that person's stupid and their financial lives will be decimated. Maybe if I school them harshly, tragedy can be avoided. They'll surely thank me later. In the meantime, they're just out there living their best lives in the world, making friends, influencing people, working on TV and in film, realizing their dreams. So to answer your question, what is the likelihood that I will evolve beyond my grammar knee-jerk reactions? Slim at best. Don't put any money on that. But some say I possess other valuable qualities. I don't know whether to examine the fact that I accidentally hit a hot button topic that I thought was a nothing burger, or be excited that people I don't know are watching my stuff. Because if you know me, you would know that's not where I was coming from. All you have to do is check my reshares. I mean, I am white, spelled YT, so I think it's okay for me to get checked once in a while. I'm not beyond learning a thing or two about a thing or two. I leave you with this. Grammatically acceptable or not, I'(S) is not a word. Oh, Alex. Way to F it all up, girl. Obvious eye roll. By the way, if you come back to my page/channel expecting me to be controversial, you're probably going to be pretty disappointed. I mean, it may happen once in a while accidentally about things that don't really affect or effect anyone's life. Please note callback. But I'm tired, y'all. I'm too tired to set fires. Thanks for coming. Thanks for staying to the end. You done earned an A+, y'all. Regional dialect in action. Right there. You're welcome. What's the line? Now you do what you're told. I gotta go find that video now.
Now you do what they told you. Now you do what they told you.
F you, I won't do what you tell me.
I won't do what you tell me.
That rebellion banner is in my head.